Okay, guys, so this video just needed a video of its own because we were doing some multiplayer last night, and this was going to be the last race of the night. So we seen this one for the Batcave, and we thought, whoa, look at that. Spirals, loop-de-loops, corkscrews, you name it, this had it. And we thought, okay, this could be a bit of fun. It looked interesting anyway, so we're going to get into it. And then through the race, it looked good to start with. Like, well, okay, here we go. We'll try and get the burn. And off we go. Clearly, that Audi Quattro is a beast, which is what I'm looking to pack next. Now, for some reason, my car was ridiculously slow, even though you've seen it race. Now, this whole track was technically magnetized. So as you can see, you were slow in speed, but no matter what happened, where you were going, you were literally, you couldn't even stick to the track, even with Wardy's talent. As you can see, he's still in front of me. This track was, it looked good on paper, but it was an absolute nightmare from start to finish. Usually by now we're probably racing. I've tried to put some gas on it and try and get moving. But I mean, you look where we come and we're only 14%. It's quite a big track. And by this point, we were both starting to get a little bit annoyed. As you can see, just coming over the corners. I mean, it's that bad that you could actually see Wardy 360 behind me. So yeah, fine, we'll get some speed on. Nice downhill track. That magnetization was a killer. And as you can see, that Quattro was just a beast, and that's going to be my aim. Anybody who has ever watched Life on Mars or Ashes to Ashes, you'll know what the Quattro is and how iconic it is. And even I love that car. But as you can see, this track, oh my god, what a nightmare. I mean, 2 minutes in and we're only 30% complete. It wasn't that bad, but it was just trying to keep that car on the track. And as you can see, with it being magnetized, you were just, the turns, man, jeez. So I mean, I won't keep commentating on all of it, but I've got to admit this track was not as enjoyable as we thought. You'll see that each time you come down to the twists and turns, you had to take your time, because if you didn't, and there it goes, you were flying off and being magnetized around. As you can see there, it's just one of those free falling. You were nowhere near on the track. At this point, I didn't even have a clue where I was. I think Wardy 360 somewhere just managed to get around it. Don't get me wrong, the backgrounds and stuff, as you can see clearly there, the Joker card. The Batcave's amazing to look at. But again, there will be tracks that we'll like. There will be some tracks that are useless. There was one track that looked good but lasted 30 seconds. That's what she said anyway. just the whole drive around the Batmobile there. Now this is the part that actually I quite enjoyed, because the corkscrew, you were stuck to the corkscrew, and I don't think we ever came off once. And it was just continuous round and round. We made the point that if you played this track and you're absolutely wrecked doing it, as in drunk, or make you feel ill, it was just the constant loops and loops. So whoever designed this track had a good idea in mind. What would have been cool is if these tracks weren't magnetized, so it's just literally pound and run, taking the twists and turns. As you can see, by now I think Wardy 360 got through these loops. I'm still trying to play catch up. I'm even driving cautiously, which is nothing. The boosts on this car doesn't help either, because you only get 2 of them, so they're pretty pathetic. But again, this is racing. I mean, with 71% complete in 5 minutes 30 seconds, and there's still a whole load of track to go. Now we're going to go upside down and around. As I say, this track just was relentless, even when you do pick up speed. And again, there you go, off you go. Just coming over the hills, these bends and these twists and turns. I mean, I gathered this guy was drunk when he was doing this, because whatever possessed him, who knows. Not a clue. I think at this point, oh, you see, there's that figure. I think at this point, Wardy managed to get round the track, or eventually he completed it. I'm not sure. I don't think I did. I think I managed to just crash. As you can see, it just crashing out. If you come across this track, I would definitely not vote it, because it wasn't fun at all. So yeah, this is the worst track going. I'm going to leave you with the rest of the, well, whatever's left of the video clip. But yeah, there you go.